All right, hi everybody. This is my marker tutorial video, and let's just talk about a few things about markers. Now, when you do markers, you probably went out and bought the washable ones like you are supposed to, and you should have gone out and bought a Sharpie. Okay, that's the ultrafine 0.1, and let's see, I do not have a fine 0.1. Okay, but there's an example of a fine 0.1, but it's retractable. Totally love these over the retractable ones because these dry out very quickly if you don't use them fast enough. All right, but these are like your everyday Crayola markers. Okay, they are not the alcohol markers. If you want to go out and spend some serious dough on markers, please go right ahead. And what I want to teach you about markers is that if you are not careful and watching what you're doing, you can really ruin a set of markers really fast. Now, these are the El Cheapo ones that I got, and I'm just going to put some colors down. Okay. And just going to keep on going with the colors. Okay, this is a black washable marker, so everybody knows the difference. All right. Now, the reason I did the colors in that order, yellow, orange, red, green, blue, purple, brown, and then black, is because that's the order you're supposed to apply them anyway. Because if you take a marker and let's say we were starting with our yellow marker here, see how nice and pretty this yellow marker is going all the way around. It is perfect. Okay. However, if you go and it's like you have black or a darker color already down and you go over top of it, guess what? You no longer have a perfect marker, and that will smear and it takes forever to get out. And if you keep doing it, it's never going to go back right. Okay. However, if you ever need to do something like that, use your handy dandy Sharpie. Give it a few seconds to dry. You can blow on it if you really, really want to. Okay. And then color over top of it. Look at that. Still perfect. Okay. Now, if you want to go like from one color to another, like you want to do yellow and you want to go to a yellow orange, okay, yeah, you can layer colors, give it a second, and then you go over top of it like that, okay, and it's going to make a in-between color as it dries, okay. But if you want to like color something orange and you want a deeper orange, okay, you're going to go over twice, okay. And I want you to see how I'm actually using the marker. When I go to color things in, let's say I want to color this circle in, okay, it's a pretty big area, okay. I'm going to color in using the side, okay, and you're going to be like, what, Miss Welsh, now I got this weird overlapping thing. Well, that's why you got to kind of sort of be careful, okay. Alrighty. Have a little bit of overlap, but don't have much overlap. Okay, because the more overlap you have, the darker it's going to be. And you can go over it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and you're still going to have that weird overlap. You can go in a different direction, and you're still going to have that weird overlap, which is why I really don't like using markers. Okay, so let's pretend we colored something in, okay, and I really wanted this whole area to be orange. Okay, this is when the tip comes in. Okay, and you're ever so gently going to come in between and color that in. Okay, so that makes it a little bit easier when you're using markers. So I want to make sure that we're all up to par on that. Okay, also we have these things in art that are called complementary colors. You have orange and blue, red and green, and yellow and purple. Okay, I would put down yellow before I put down purple. I would put down green before I put down red. And I would put down orange before I put down blue. Why? Because the other color will pick up the darker of the two colors. That's something you need to be aware about as well. Okay, so Miss Welsh prefers you using lots of other things besides markers. That's why she isn't big on markers. But if you're going to use markers, you're going to have to like totally get it, because I'm going to take it down on a lot of points for mistakes. Coloring outside the edges, making things look a little rough. Okay, make sure you use the color guide, the craftsmanship guide to get the highest amount of points possible. Okay, it's not about, oh, I need to run through and get this done as quickly as possible. Okay, it's about doing a good job, and that's what's going to set up a good piece of work from an okay piece of work from a great piece of work. Okay, so that's where it's going to start coming down to it. All right, guys, this has been Miss Welsh, and this is your quick tutorial on how to use regular everyday